everyone, welcome back and happy Halloween to those of you celebrating. I'm not celebrating, but I figured since it's Halloween, let me where my little cat is. So I guess if I was celebrating, I'd be a cat. So since it's Halloween, I figured it's fitting to do something with pumpkin. So I'm going to share this really easy pumpkin pie recipe. It's not from scratch, it's actually from pre-made ingredients, so we're just going to be putting everything together. This recipe is perfect for college students and for working moms, and for those of you who just can't find enough time to bake or to cook. This recipe is so simple, and if you guys want to see how I do it, keep watching. So the first thing I have here is the most important ingredient, which is the pumpkin, and I'm using this pureed pumpkin in the can. You can use fresh pumpkin if you can find. It's hard to use a fresh pumpkin because you don't know which one is sweet, and then you just can't find a good one, so I just prefer to use the canned one. In the future I will show you how to do one with a fresh pumpkin. And if you do want to use a fresh pumpkin, you can use the very small ones, they call them sugar pumpkins, or you can use one called baby Pam or baby bear. Now I'm adding some ground ginger, ground clove, some ground cinnamon, a little bit of salt, and the salt is actually going to bring out all the flavors. It's going to bring out the natural sugars so that you don't have to add any excessive amount of sugar. So all you want to do now is mix your spices and your salt into that pumpkin puree. And if you want, you can give the pumpkin mixture a taste right now to see if there's enough spices and it's good enough for you. Now I'm adding a little bit of vanilla extract, as well as some heavy whipping cream. You can use some evaporated milk in place of the heavy cream. Now you want to add 2 eggs. I'm just adding 1 at a time. And mix that in. Lastly, I'm going to go ahead and add some sweetened condensed milk. And you can add how much or how little you want. So now it's just time to pour our mixture into our pie crust. So I have a graham cracker pie crust here. You can use regular pie dough if you want. I prefer the graham cracker crust. It's the crust you use for cheesecake, so it has a biscuit texture. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour my pumpkin filling in there. So I'm going to place this in the oven to bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 50 minutes to an hour. So I just took the pumpkin pie out of the oven. It baked for exactly an hour, and I stuck a toothpick right here and it came out clean, so that's your cue to know that it's fully cooked. So all you want to do now is let this cool down for at least an hour or 2. When it's fully cooled and it's set, so I'll see you guys back in about 2 hours. So I hope you guys enjoyed this really easy recipe for pumpkin pie. I'm gonna dig into it. See how creamy it is. And it's gonna be a perfect addition to your Thanksgiving table. To any events that you're gonna have, this is gonna be perfect to serve. I can taste all those spices in there. It's really, really creamy and smooth on the inside.